Mike, where you at?
What's that with you, bro?
You like in the laugh for your highlight moment, bro. What you got going?
I'm coolin', bro.
Cool.
I'm cool.
Life been straight for you?
Yeah, life been life.
Life been lifing for real. That's real facts right there, bro. I know how that go, man. You can't really go too up, go too down for real.
Can't go too down.
Facts. Man, let's lock in a little bit on them, man. I know you from Louisiana. Tell them a little bit about how, like the local cultures and different music scene really influence the sounds and the music that you make in general.
Like, being from this bitch, like, really growing up, that's when all this, like, really the sick shit was happening. Like, so all the music, I feel like all that shit was so, like, all that shit was raw to a nigga. Like, if you just knew, like, you had to be there, like, they handed, like, niggas know Boosie, Webby,
right?
Gates. But you got shit like, when them niggas was the names, you got niggas that was, like, under them that was really popping, like, Fat, 3D, the whole 3D. You got, like, just Click Tight, just different, like, shit. Like, it's just, like, local shit that was just raw, and it's all different. Like, Dundre, like, they had some talent in the city. So, like, when you just, like, hearing all that shit, like, and you decide you want to rap, you gotta try to navigate how you gonna go with it, like, what it's gonna be like.
Real talk. So you saying, like, what you saying you had to be there. I know you a 90s baby.
Yeah.
You feel me? So, like, I know, it's a big debate, all the nostalgia. Everybody feel like their generation the best, but, like, with you being a 90s baby, what type of influence do they have on the music that you make?
Shit. Really, everything, like, I'm the type of nigga, like, I'm like, I'm fake, like, my pawpaw, I like what I like. So everything I grew up on, I still watch to this day. Like, everything, like, I don't really watch too much new shit, like, that Power and shit, nigga watch that, but, like, I'm straight Jamie Foxx show, Wayne's Brothers, Law and Order, wrestling, like, and that shit I speak on in my music. Like, every song got a wrestling bar. Like, I got a song named Braxton. Lil Bro said it with the tick like he Braxton. Jamie Foxx, like, like,
if you know, you know.
If you know, like, that shit there, like, that shit.
It's tied in.
That shit raw. Everything from the 90s, like, that shit still raw than what's out today. That's why we still watch that shit. Niggas going back to watch Rush Hour and Friday still, like, cause that shit raw. Like,
Fresh Prince, all of this stuff.
Scarface, like, shit deeper than black shit. Like, shit in the 90s, bro. Like, I don't Scarface for the 90s.
Oh, well, it might have been the end of the 80s, maybe the 90s, though. But yeah, I feel you, though. That's the whole vibe.
Yeah.
It's really embedded into you, and then, so what you do is you spread it in the bars, and then...
Cause that's what that shit in me.
That's in you. And everybody that's a 90 baby, you'll catch it, and if you don't catch it, it still was a bar.
Like that, you around a nigga that know though, and he tell you, you just gonna smile.
You gonna know what's going on, for real. I had checked your page out. I saw you, you do a lot of posting your kids, being a real, what'd you say, like, impactful father in their life. So, how does that influence your music or, this type of stories and stuff that you're saying in your songs?
Shit, I speak on them in my music. Like, my music really be my life. Like I say, the shit I rap about or the shit I mention, the people I mention, like my kids, like, that shit be real. Like, I ain't nothing fraudulent in that shit. So, like, when I speak on my kids or when I say this shit, like, or mentioning my kid's mom or, like, a female or something like that, that shit, like, that shit correlate. Like, but me being a dad, like, that shit second to none. Like, that shit raw.
So you, again, embedding that into your music, just putting it in there. If you're a father or if you just even respect fathers, you gonna feel it.
Yeah,
real talk. I can appreciate that. I got 2 kids, so when I'm listening to the songs, I'm like, I can feel that.
Shit, so, that's just how that shit be. Laying, I got lining on my chest. That's daddy move.
You gotta feel it, yeah. If you know, you know. If you ain't got that feeling, you still can respect it, for real. So, how long you been making music or, like, taking it seriously, you say?
Bro, probably, like, I really first started recording, like, in 2013, 14, like, after I graduated high school, and I was going to Southern. I was going to a studio in the South. So around that time, like, so like, I got a lot of shit recorded, like, cause around that time it was like SoundCloud and shit, like,
Right.
so like I've been recording music like
Hey,
for a long time, yeah. Which why I think I'm so good now. Like, but if you ain't know then and you just hearing now, you just think this shit sound good. But like, if I go back and hear, I hear the progression. Like,
yeah,
you know,
fact. Definitely. That's how I come with the consistency for real, for sure. So with you getting your buzz off, I know you've been I'll say locked in with the music for like probably like 10 years now, give or take.
yeah.
But really still like getting your buzz now. So like, what challenges you faces or like any advice you might be able to give the artists along the way, you know, to like keep them pushing through.
Man, with that music shit, if you really like, if you make music because you like music,
Yeah.
use life. Life gonna have you keep making music. You gonna keep going through shit like. So when you get them brain farts, like when you feel like you can't write or you can't do something,
Yeah.
it's probably because you didn't say so much of the same. Like, bro, just live life, and you gonna go through a phase to where that shit just start pouring out. That's just how they go. But that's if you really like take your music to that level. Some people just go and do some shit, But if you really make your music and care about your music,
Yeah. Real fact. Just keep living it. You gonna keep having something to make music about. If it's really a part of your life, I can feel that for sure. So it's been with you so long that it's just a part of you. So as
like
you
I
live,
know when I start like can't write, I just be like I just need to leave it alone for
let me go
this
do
shit.
something.
But at the same time, that fucked me up. Cause I ain't got no big name to where I could do that. But I don't, I still make my music for me. So I still gotta go through something to like, make that shit.
Give them something that's gonna make an impact. Who's some of your like? I know you named a lot of the local artists that you listened to growing up, but who's some of your favorite artists now? Like, or even in the past too, though, past and present, that influence you, your style, just your approach to making music, all of it.
Shit, my past, well, this nigga in my past ain't current. That nigga Gates. Like, that's my favorite rapper.
Okay.
Like, that's my favorite rapper. Like,
Yeah.
when I get mad or like if I'm going through something, then if you know his catalog, he really got a song for however.
Absolutely.
Whether it's that new shit, that old Gates, I got all that shit. Like, that's just be like that's. Then he just overall great artist. Like that nigga could. If once that nigga put a tape together, that shit be good as a bitch. Like he really take his time with this shit. Like that nigga, like he ain't just no rapper. That's an artist.
He definitely a full artist. Yeah.
So that's my past and present. Another past that made me probably my. None of them really did my style because I don't feel like I sound like none of them. But like as far as like just making me want to rap Gates, Wiz, like just how he came, like that whole era of Wiz and Currency, like that shit just made a nigga want to rap. Like, not really like rap, but just be yourself. Like however you coming, like express yourself however. So that's why when I come on a song, I come however I feel. Like that's why I'm so expressive on my shit, cause I just feel like the niggas I like, it made me want to rap Gates expressive. Like you just gonna hear it. Like same thing with Wiz, it's a different type of expression.
Sure.
Like
Definitely.
Current, who I listen to, I be having to look at my recently plays, cause I don't be who I like. I like it. Babyface Ray.
For sure.
For sure.
Yeah.
Face Hard. V's. I be on V's. Who else?
Give me one more new artist that you hop in the whip and turn on ASAP.
Wiz Having.
Wiz Having.
Yeah, Wiz Having.
The Florida rock. Yeah. That's a whole vibe for sure. Them three right there, crazy vibe. For sure. But it definitely point. If you name them three people, it's gonna point you in the direction of okay, that's some ambient vibe, player type music. You feel what I'm saying? They got a whole tone to it.
But they still got different, like it's all a vibe, but that shit it be different sometimes. Like one song might be that shit be hard. That shit a vibe.
Nah, they switch it up for sure. What's your creative process like when you in the studio? How you usually start your songs, or like what had to happen for you to say like, yeah, this song done?
Well, shit, I record with Cam, so you know, me, I write me. So like, or if I don't write the whole song, I'm gonna always have the chorus and like a verse, and I might freestyle. You know how we do. I might add a little freestyle, a second verse, but I'm gonna come with some shit written, and it's like we 4 songs in and we josing on, and we just playing beats and I done got in that mode now. I done did 4 songs. I'm in that mode now.
Yeah.
But as far as me coming, like, you know, to handle some shit, my shit always written. So, you know, once I come to this bitch, you know, I need to smoke. That's really all I need, to smoke in the mic. Cam here record. I do that first. I tell you every time, that first one, you know, I'm just gonna run it through. Yeah. I rap that bitch all the way through every time. Like, whether it's a fuck up, I just keep going just to get it all out. Cause every time I get to the mic, I get nervous. Like every time I leave it and come back, like that first song I record back, I just be nervous. I don't know. I be feeling like
every time,
yeah.
So what usually get you to the point where you like, yeah, I'm good with this song. I feel like I can drop this, or you know.
Man. So you saying like how I feel like how I pick what song I want to drop, or how I feel like alright, this bitch done.
Yeah. Which one I want to drop? Like, alright, these are my songs that I got complete. I'm happy with this one. I want to release this.
Alright, so boom. I really try to like plan out like a vibe or a certain sound I'm going for. If I'm gonna drop something like beforehand, like, or not even beforehand, if we didn't record it and I got 20 songs and like I kind of catch a vibe through most of them.
Yeah.
So I might be like, all right, well, I'm gonna try to make that the vibe, you know, since that's how majority of them what we do recorded. So like, boom, say we got 20 for instance, and I see a sound I like, and that's the sound I'm going for. I might pick 12, but out of them 12, 10 to 12. And out of them 10 to 12, I'm probably gonna pick 6 to 7 of that sound, and then sprinkle like the other sounds in that bitch between with the other songs.
Yeah.
So
you're calculated with it though. It's definitely put together.
Yeah, because it's all good
it's
to me.
Strategic.
Yeah, it's all good to me. It's like, but I'm not giving you completely one sound, because I don't want you listening to 10 songs and be like, this shit all sound the same. Mm-hmm. But if you got 6 or 7 that you like, that's really the main vibe, but you got like little drops in that bitch that really take you somewhere else right quick, like in between. Yeah.
Definitely sprinkle in them 3 or 4 tracks just to give them a little different vibe. So, with you coming to the studio, I know you telling me, you know, you grinding hard every day. You got your family, your kids we was just talking about. How do you balance, you know, everything as far as, you know, being a father, working, studio, being an artist? You know, like, how you balance that, or what really keep you motivated to keep even making music after, you know, being 10 years in for real?
Shit. The thing that keep me motivated, like I said earlier, like just steady going through life, and that's really how I express myself. Like, 'cause I really stay to myself, like, you know. So I don't really, you know, that's really how I express myself. Yeah. But you know,
how you balance it?
Shit, it's hard. I ain't gonna lie. It's hard because I feel like I'm a nigga like that take, you know. Some niggas bullshit, you know, so like they don't really take care of every responsibility like they supposed to. So when you got that time, like, but when you really got time, like when you really got like kids, gotta pick them up, get them from school, you know, bills and shit, like, you know, real life shit, like that shit be hard, like, you know. But a nigga come to the studio, but you know, that's why I come so prepared too. You know, when I come, I got 4 to 6 songs written already, but that's just, I might do 3 written and then freestyle 1 or 2 and then come back and do the other ones, like, so, you know.
Yeah.
But that shit ain't easy. But if you want it, like anything, like, you'll make it work. make time, like
planning out, being strategic. Yeah. Like you said, still making time to write your rhymes, get your stuff right.
Everybody different, everybody life different, so everybody time different. Yeah. Everybody time different.
But overall, you just saying just
make time.
You gotta make the times. Be strategic.
Everybody time different, but still make time.
So when you in the studio, getting, I like to really say is like, the therapy. Like you said, getting everything out. So when you in there, what's your favorite part? Like, is it the freestyling? Is it
it's easy.
Yeah.
It's two. It's the ad libs. It's the hey. Come here. Like that shit. That just be me having fun. Cause I really take that shit serious. But when I get to that part, I really have fun.
Yeah.
And then when you running that bitch back, like right as soon as that bitch done, and we listening to that bitch, like, and we just know another one. That's all we say, another one. Like, cause that shit just be a vibe. I can feel it. Like,
gotta know that. Yeah, when you doing that first listen through after you finish that last ad lib, and you listening to it all the way through, like, yeah, okay, this one, yeah, we definitely gonna do something with this. Yeah, facts. You gotta know that. So, with you continuing, pushing through, making your music, dropping, like, give them some insight on, like, what your goals is. Like, what you planning to do, say, for the rest of this year or, next year.
I want to drop 2 tapes before the year out, but I'm finna drop an EP by the middle of next month. Okay. That bitch is gonna have like 5 songs on it. Yeah. But that's just gonna be something to give. Yeah, but I got 2 tapes I want to drop, but that EP, they just my pups.
Yeah. That's what you gotta put out ASAP.
Yeah, they just my pups. A 5-song EP. And it's just saying.
And then 2 tapes after that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, they definitely gotta be on the lookout for that then. What about that's on the dropping side, what about you as like either personally or just you as an artist, like networking, moving around, performing, anything like that?
I got a show next Friday.
Okay.
Next Friday, I got a show. I'll be in that bitch. I'll be performing like 3 songs.
Yeah. Alright, so we getting performances in. Alright.
Yeah.
Big time. That's major. Alright, so I know you said you really be chilling to yourself. What is it anybody you would want to collab with or make a song with? Any producers, artists, just anybody out there you could see like, yeah, I feel like I could catch a cool vibe in the studio with that person. Or we could make a good song rather.
As far as local, I really want to work with like certain producers like Shopper King. I really work with like DJ Kell and like Venice Ripper, and I didn't record it with Be Real.
Yeah.
I ain't get on a Be Real beat though, but I didn't record it with Be Real. But I want Q Red on the track and Shopper King. I didn't work with I got a lot of shit with you.
Big facts.
Yeah, them 2. Shower King. 4 Fever too. I like his beat.
Shout out 4 Fever. So like, being that you've been making music for like you say since 2013, you've been going to the studio, getting out vibes. What type of legacy or like when you look back and say, "All right, damn, I had a long career," or "I'm done," or however that go, like. What does that look like to you? Like what type of impact you see yourself leaving on even the local scene or larger than that?
Man, that's a good question.
Yeah. Appreciate that, dog.
Say it one more time. Hold on.
What type of impact you plan on leaving on the game pretty much overall?
Man. Some niggas just want to make money off of it, and some niggas want to be like
I was say get these M's.
Best ever. Yeah, nigga,
we know 3 on.
Yeah, that's all a nigga really like. I just wanted to see money from it, profit, like real profit, like just so like my kids to be like but at the same time. I love my music though, so I know I take time with everything I do. So like, I still feel like it'll be a legacy like this, but like, you know, man, that nigga put out some good shit. Like,
Yeah. Quality.
like you could go back and check his catalog. Like them bitches, like he got like shit out. A nigga could keep listening to some timeless shit that just fit the always fit a nigga vibe. Like
Yeah,
you know,
for sure.
some shit like that.
Feel it. Alright, so now what we gonna do is switch over to the game show part of the game. And then we call this one Highlight of Hell Nah.
This a game show.
Yeah.
We got
Yeah.
a jackpot.
Yeah. You finna let them know what's going on. Highlight of Hell Nah, I'm gonna give you a topic. And what you do is you just let them know, you know, highlight if you rocking with it. Hell nah if it ain't really nothing that's your vibe.
Alright.
You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, first one, basketball.
That's a highlight.
Highlight.
I think every nigga fuck with
That's the most nigga shit to say.
That's a nigga basketball, watermelon, and cheese.
So, every black man, he might not even
Basketball,
play
football.
basketball or football. Yeah,
I fuck with football better
yeah,
though.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Shit, yeah.
So you be on the football vibe. So we got a highlight for basketball. Second one, jewelry.
That's a highlight. That's a big
Jewelry
one.
for highlight. What's your vision? What's your like favorite piece of jewelry? Is it? You know, watch, earrings, chain.
It's gonna be. I'm more of a watch type of nigga. Like
Yeah.
I don't really care for like chains and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I just.
See a watch, you
But
want.
but you know, a nigga go. You know, nigga touch crazy money. You gonna get a chain. But you know, my watch game probably be the crazy. Like
Mm-hmm.
I probably go Yo Gotti with this shit. Like I really like watches.
Yeah, go
like,
in on the watch.
Yeah.
Yeah. So jewelry definitely gonna be a highlight. You gonna
Yeah, not even like no bust down shit. Like really just like
Nice.
good quality. Like nice ass watches.
exquisite. Yeah.
Debonair.
Yeah, you know, type man. Straight highlight, real talk. We got a third one, blind date. Highlight of hell nah.
I ain't never done a blind date.
Never been
I ain't
on-
never done it, but like that'll be an experience. That's a highlight to the experience. I feel like everybody get a nice jokes off like a blind date, especially a bad one.
Yeah.
That's really like that's the filth part.
Cause you knowing it's over with anyway, so you really gonna clown for real.
Like you like that's some scary shit. They make you know it's filth because on TV they always make it seem good. Like
Yeah.
blind date go to really go through one. Like you ain't never trust nobody to go on a blind date with nobody.
No, exactly. But it could go right though. Either way.
It could.
It could. So we got a highlight for a blind date. Alright, we got the fourth one. Highlight of hell nah, wine.
Highlight.
Highlight for wine.
I fuck with that prosecco. I'm a prosecco sipper.
Oh yeah, you pouring it up.
Yeah.
Real face. So we on the wine. We on the wine. Alright, so we got a highlight for the wine too. We really on the clean sweep right now. We got the last one. Performing on stage. Highlight of hell nah.
Oh, that's a highlight. I just
Big highlight.
I get in that bitch and zone out.
Big highlight.
Like, I zone out. Bro, you remember like on Biker Boys at the end when you know he ended up finding out old boy was his daddy, but they had to race at the end.
Yeah.
But he let him win. But while they was racing, nigga had that tunnel vision,
Tunnel.
everything like niggas just that's how it
Nothing
be on
else
that
matter.
stage.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, when it be like dead and money, I go zone out. I just tunnel vision.
Gotta know that. We got a clean sweep. Basketball, jewelry, blind date, wine, performing, straight highlights.
Straight highlight.
Gotta know that. Hey man, tell them where they can find you at on all your socials, man.
You know, MIKEWYA on Instagram. One MIKEWYA on Twitter. You know, MIKEWYA Apple Music, Spotify, all that shit.
Go tap in with them, man. It been good locking in with you sitting down, you know,
Man.
picking your brain a little bit.
It was an honor, my bro.
You gotta know that, man. Till we lock in next time.
Mm.
Gotta know that. Highlight.
Highlight.